Our best friend. How are you today?
I'm great.
What are you ready for?
Another episode of Tough Girls and Heroes.
Let's do it. I'm going to share a screen. We're going to do your intro and we're going to crush it. Okay?
All right.
Let's do it. Here we go. You were flying on that sled.
Yeah.
You are on fire. Who's our guest today?
Coach Jackie Crum, assistant coach for Wisconsin women's hockey.
Yes, Badgers in the house. Tell us about Coach.
She's from Canada. Played 4 years for the Badgers, 2001 to 2005. Was assistant captain 2004 to 2005. Played for under 22 Canadian national team. Had 53 goals and 34 assists for Wisconsin. Played pro hockey in Switzerland and Czech Republic. Works with the forwards. Has won 4 championships and gone to 4 Frozen Fours in 14 plus years. And has 2 daughters.
Amazing. And I got to see her play when she was playing for the Badgers years and years and years ago. Almost 19 years ago or so. Should we let her in?
Yeah.
Here we go. That was a very nice intro. Very nice intro. And we're back.
Hi, Coach. How
Hello.
you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, you just got a really nice intro. I'm going to let Brenz take it away, but I just mentioned that I had seen you play back in the day. So we're not going to get into all those playing games, Coach. Brenz, take it away, kid.
How's it going in Wisconsin?
It's going well, thank you. I wish the weather was a little bit better. It's kind of rainy and ugly outside, and there was a bit of snow, but overall going pretty good.
Yeah, the weather out over in New York is rainy and it has a lot of worms on the ground.
A lot of worms are coming out.
Did you step on any worms today?
Tried not to.
You tried not to. Oh, that was nice. You're a good person, Brenz. All right, let's get at it, Red.
Are you ready for my questions?
You bet. Fire away.
All right, my first question is, what is the coolest part of coaching the Badgers?
Oh, the coolest part. I think one of the coolest parts for me is that it doesn't really feel like a job because I get to coach hockey, which is what I love. And I'm around it every day. It is so much fun. And it's also awesome to be able to make an impact in young females' lives and, you know, just be a part of them and watch them grow, you know, from 17 or when you start recruiting them 16 to, you know, when they graduate, and watching them grow not only as hockey players, but also just as human beings, and, you know, just the maturity that comes with it, and just have that relationship with them is pretty special.
It's nice. I got to be a little not a full-on, obviously not a full-on coach, but I got to be coach a little bit of the defense when I couldn't play because of my quad. I pulled it, so.
Cool.
What were you doing? You were doing the subs, weren't you?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Cool.
You didn't make anyone do laps, did you, Brent?
No.
Okay, I was just checking.
It was just a scrimmage.
You don't want to overstep your bounds when they give you that responsibility. Do you want to show Coach your brother's helmet real quick?
Yeah. Hold on.
You'll like this, Coach.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Only kid that we know of in New York that's playing with a Badger helmet the last 5 years.
That is awesome.
Now, you want to show Coach the other side? You want to really crack up? Well, look at this. You got no one in the world has this helmet. Go ahead. Show Coach the other side. He likes San Jose, who doesn't have a hockey team. So,
I was trying to think, like, what team is that? San Jose.
Yeah,
That's
they
so
don't have
football.
hockey, but he likes
Okay.
their logo, and he's friends with one of their coaches out there. So,
Cool.
So he has that on his helmet.
He has a skull on the front.
Yeah,
Nice.
he does. All right, Red, what's your second question?
The second question is, what advice can you give to young girls that play sports against boys?
I would say just keep going and keep doing it and keep being competitive and don't back down from anything, because I used to play sports against boys all the time, and it can be hard, but it can also be a lot of fun, and I made a lot of great friends doing it, and just continue to be competitive and go at it. Definitely.
Yeah, I've been playing with boys in all my sports for how many years?
Well, since you were 4 turning 5, so you're 10 now, like 6 years about.
And when I'm playing with my dad's soccer team, we work hard and we don't mess around that much. But we have a lot of fun, but we're still getting a lot of work done.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, she just girls lacrosse this year and a little bit of all girls soccer, but she still practices with her brother's team.
Nice.
The U12, so she can handle it. Right, Red?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, what's your next question?
The next question is, my third question is, what is a time in your life when you had to be really tough?
Yeah, that's a tough question. Or I think it was like, what was a tough time in your life? So I think pretty much the entire world went through a tough time when COVID hit. And I had my second daughter right when it hit, a couple of weeks after. And it was very tough for me because we couldn't really see anyone and we didn't have a lot of help. And I'm from Canada and my parents couldn't actually cross the border to come see their granddaughter. So it was a tough time. And, like everyone, we got out of it and here we are. And, it certainly makes you stronger. You learn a lot from it. But that was definitely a tough time in my life. That's for sure.
Yeah. So a tough time.
I love you, Brent. You're the best. You really are.
Yeah.
You're the cutest kid. Like people look at you and they would never guess what you would be like on the athletic field. That's the best thing.
A time for me that was tough was when I went to Long Island for wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Wrestling state championships, right?
Yeah, that was just recently. She was off for 2 years and I was like, hey, they start the wrestling championships again. You want to train for 2 weeks and try it?
Oh wow.
Took the challenge on.
Yeah, I went to my first match, which the matches were all over the place. They had 4 mats going at the same time. Sometimes they skipped to the 50s, all of the ways to the 100s, and
it's true.
Wow.
Kind of all over the place. And I was up with the first match, didn't realize how good the girl was. She ended up winning it all.
Yeah.
So I went out onto the mat, remembering everything I was supposed to, started circling around, and then we locked up, and she flipped me over onto my back, and Dad could hear the air getting knocked out of me.
Ouch.
Yeah, by accident, not by accident. We had no idea that she was going up against the number 1 ranked kid in New York State.
And all the girls that were wrestling against her, they all just ran away. Well, one didn't, the other 2
After
did.
they saw your match, a little bit. But yeah, the mother is a professional MMA fighter, we found out, and the father runs an MMA gym. So yeah, welcome back from retirement after 2 years, Bren's, right? But what besides tell Coach what was the toughest part? You know, you were dinged up before the tournament even started.
I had pulled my quad. I had to get it wrapped up. After that, my back was hurting, and my tummy was really upset.
Mm.
You got a couple bloody noses during the tournament, but
yeah,
hey, you know that's why this show's called Tough Girls and Heroes. You plowed through it. I'm proud of you. That was a tough time, though. I know I felt a little bad for you, but I knew that you would be able to pull through it. And how did it end up for you? You got what? You ended up placing and getting what? All state, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Congrats.
Yeah.
She's done with it. She told me November she wanted basketball. This was just a dad thing that I wanted to throw her out there. And then, trust me, I was like, bad dad. After that first match, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, are all the matches going to be like that? She's actually good. You know, 2 years ago, she beat one of the best kids in New York State. And then they shut everything down for COVID. So I'm like, she's right there. And then this one girl, Golding is the last name. I think she's going to end up in the Olympics. She is just phenomenal.
Great story. Then you can say you wrestled against her if she ends up in the Olympics. That would be pretty cool.
I would not doubt it. And she was a nice, very respectful kid, because you see all types of kids over the years in different sports. But it was nice to see that she had a great temperament and nice parents. So, Brenny, wild card question. The last question.
Wild card question. Well, besides the 8-ball question.
Well, that's for Coach.
Tough question.
Wild card question is: what is your most favorite vacation spot?
My favorite vacation spot is on a lake called Dogtooth Lake. It's in Ontario, and my parents have a cabin up there, and it's on an island, and you can only get to it by boat, and there's nobody around, and there's no running water, just a little bit of solar panels for some electricity, and it's really, really remote. And so I love going up there because it's really, really quiet and lots of good fishing and water sports. Pretty awesome.
Nice.
Where's your favorite vacation spot?
Well, I think, right now mine's Florida, but I think when I start traveling a lot more, a place I want to go to vacation is Puerto Rico. But
okay, did not know that. Nice choice.
Right. Good choice.
Nice choice. Brent, do you like fishing and water sports?
Yeah, I'm gonna try water skiing. That's what it's called.
Yep, this at the lake house this summer. We're gonna get after it. Last two summers, she was able to drive the jet ski with me on it. First time she got it, I was ready. You know exactly. You can probably already tell what sort of kid she is. She gunned it right off the bat and almost flipped me off of it. And I was like, easy starts, friends. Right?
I was like, but I want to go fast.
I know you do, Ricky Bobby. I know you do. You don't know what that means, but when you're older, you can watch that movie. Yeah. So, Coach, do you have a question you would like to ask Brenna's Magic 8-Ball? She came up with this portion all by herself, and I'm trying to remember who was the first person. Was it Christine Lilly that you asked the Magic 8-Ball question to and she asked about the weather? I think it was. That was the first Magic 8-Ball guest. But I think it was. Yeah. Yep. That's when you started.
I'm thinking of one right now. All right. So Magic 8 Ball are the Tampa Bay Lightning team going to win the Stanley Cup again?
Oh.
Is the Tampa Bay Lightning team going to win the Stanley Cup again?
I'm hoping it says yes because Zane interviewed assistant coaches.
Oh.
We're friends with Coach Lalonde.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Says outlook good.
Yes.
Right.
Let's go.
There you go.
Let's go, Lightning. Yeah. We might be catching a game soon.
In Tampa Bay or?
Yes.
Awesome.
So that's on our list. We'll be doing some traveling over the next several weeks. So they have 2 games while we're in the vicinity. So Derek's college roommate is one of my close friends.
Okay.
So that's how Zane got that interview.
Very cool.
Yep. So, Brent, you got anything else you wanted to ask Coach?
I don't think so.
You want to tell her where we're going next year? Because it's not that far from where Coach is. It's a lot closer than New York. And I bet that they're probably going to be there. Tell them where we're going next year. Remember?
I forgot.
Where did we go this year in Penn State? We went to the Frozen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, where are we going?
We're going to the next Frozen 4 in
Awesome.
Michigan, right?
Duluth, yeah.
Minnesota.
Well, knock on wood. Hopefully we'll be playing in it next year. That's for sure.
We first time at the Frozen 4 with the Brenster and 3 of her sort of teammates. They were how many times were you on the big screen at Penn State? Did you count it?
At least 25.
Yeah, at least. And they made ESPN because they were down in the section near Minnesota Duluth and got to meet some of the players and stuff. And
awesome.
It was, I tell you what, more parents need to take your young girls to these events. The people that are going to watch us, you got to go support women's athletics. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
Absolutely amazing. So, yeah, hopefully you guys will be there next year.
Yeah, knock on wood, and then we'll see you there.
We are going. Coach, I got one quick question for you before you take off.
Yep.
I noticed that up until this year, I think it was only 4 teams had won all the hockey championships. It's you guys. I believe you have 6 total. I could be wrong, but I think it's 6 total. Minnesota Duluth, and I think Clarkson has 3. That was it over 20 something years.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ohio State they won by a goal. But what do you attribute that to? 4 teams. I mean, I looked at the scores and the scores are all pretty darn close. So do you think it's just a coincidence or?
Oh gosh. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think, how do I answer this? So, I mean, I think the West, the WCHA has a pretty tough league. I think, every year it's a grind, top teams grinding it out. So I think that speaks volumes to our league and just the preparation when it comes down to tough games and winning. And I mean, obviously Ohio State had a very good team this year and they won and they played Duluth in the final, which is really cool. Another WCHA team. And it's a testament to all those programs for sure. Just the preparation and hard work that goes into it. And I mean, it can, there's bounces here and there in the game.
100%. Yeah.
Goal or, different things that, maybe it is luck sometimes, or maybe it's a lot of hard work that has a little bit of luck involved too. So I don't know, but, I'm probably very biased because I coach in the WCHA, but sure. I do think it's a very tough league.
I think the stats speak for themselves and how the league is, right? So, well, Brian's, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that Coach and the Badgers make the Frozen 4 next year because it would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you say your thank yous and goodbyes, Brunster?
Thanks for coming on my show.
You bet. Thanks for having me. It was awesome. Good luck with the rest of your programs, and hopefully get a lot more people on your show as well.
Thanks.
All right, Coach. We'll
Talk
see you later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you take off, and then I'm gonna finish up with the Bren. All right. See you. Coach.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a great cast. Kind of crazy. 4 teams up until this year. That's it. Had won all those championships in women's hockey, and that conference is really tough. Really tough. I thought you did a nice job asking your questions today. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think you did too. All right, let's wrap it up. No song. We're not going to end with the song today. We're just going to end with your little phrase and then call it a day. Okay? Take it away, kid.
Remember, if you can dream it, you can achieve it.
And stay
tough.
That's right, sister. Love you, kid. Great episode. Bye, everybody.
Bye.